Roman Reigns pulled from an upcoming show. Plus, we have future AEW World title plans, and a popular ex-WWE commentator is returning to wrestling. It's all in the Cultaholic Wrestling News right now. The OTC going AWOL?
It looks that way. He has been removed from an upcoming event page on WWE.com. He was originally on there. We're talking about the SmackDown episode on Friday, 13th of September. So he was originally announced for the show. He was there on the banner at the top and in the listed superstars below. He's been removed from the banner, replaced with the lovely Tiffany Stratton.
So we look forward to Tiffany Stratton versus Solo Sikoa that night then.
There you go.
Come on.
He's also been
for the
removed
Ulafala.
from the roster bit underneath. It is worth noting that he's still, at time of recording, listed on the Climate Pledge Arena website in Seattle, of course. He is still advertised there, but the fact that WWE have removed him, I think they would know better than anybody. It's a very intentional thing to get rid of him. Don't expect to see him on the show. It looks like he's booked the time off.
Yeah, and Lord knows he's been such a workhorse. No, he's
done three. He's done three shows. Give him a break. He's off to Marbella.
This is writing him off for a little bit after the attack by the Bloodline t'other day. And we are building slowly but surely towards a Bloodline civil war around November. It was reported just a couple of days ago that we are going to get Bloodline versus Bloodline in War Games, which I, for one, am delighted to see. But in order to get there, I guess you've got some story notes to tell, and part of that is Roman being written off by the Bloodline and Roman realizing he needs support. It's back up.
For sure. No, it works in storyline terms. I would be super pissed off if I bought a ticket because he's such a massive name, and it's quite hard to catch Roman Reigns, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
He's like a very rare Pokemon.
And tickets, from what I believe, they're selling really, really well. And he is, of course, the main draw of the card. I'm not saying that SmackDown won't be stacked without Roman Reigns, but I can understand why some fans are a little bit miffed about this.
Yeah, he's a focal point of it.
You're not going to see him wrestle. But it's just seeing somebody with the sort of the star power of Roman Reigns just cut a promo or whatever.
You want to see, there is Roman Reigns. Put my finger up very quickly.
Exactly. No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll be pissed.
No, I would be, because he's there's a magnetism about him. There's an energy about him, and he would be a miss on a show. Looking ahead on the AEW side of things, some future potential world title plans involving one Darby Allin. Now, Darby Allin set to face Jack Perry for the TNT title in a coffin match this weekend at All In. Going beyond that, he's got a title match at Grand Slam in September, and The Observer has heard talk of Darby Allin and getting some serious discussion backstage about a run as world champ. Thoughts, concerns, questions?
I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I think Darby's class. But he doesn't feel like a world champion to me. I think there are other people on the AEW roster that I would sooner see as world champ over Darby. And it's no disrespect to Darby, because the guy is a nutter, puts his body on the line, does crazy, crazy stuff. But there are just other people on the roster that I think I'd prefer to see with the belt. You?
Me? Oh, no, I don't want to wear the belt.
No.
Oh, as in other people.
What's he like?
We'll be right back. No, I'm very much like you. As much as I like Darby Allin, he doesn't strike me as a world champion. But you know what? The history books of professional wrestling are written and contain people that weren't ostensibly what you would see as a world champion.
For sure. Think about Jack Swagger in WWE. Went on to be a world champion, and he's one of the greatest of all time.
And if you disagree, have some French cries. I think it's a conversation. I think it's more as a reward for longevity and also commitment to absolutely putting your body on the line for the company.
Totally willing to be proven wrong on this. I can't visualize it in my head, but hey, it could be really, really good, and we'd get some good matches out of it for sure on a grand scale. I don't know.
He's got one of those great matches this weekend. He's in a coffin match, as you say, against Jack Perry at All In, and some healthy news regarding the tickets for All In.
That's right. WrestleTix reporting that tickets distributed for All In have now passed 50,000 for Wembley Stadium. So it's set up to hold 53,832. So it's going to look very much packed on camera. You know what? People are sort of slagging them off because, hey, this is nowhere near what they did last year. It's still an unbelievable number of wrestling fans going. I don't think the card is quite as strong as last year, but you've also got to keep in mind that this is no longer the first time that they've been in London for a big show like this. Dominion diminishing returns and all that. But if diminishing returns means 50,000 sold, it's not that bad at all.
Yeah, I think that is still a great number for any company to pull 50,000 people in the market, and it's going to be a loud crowd. It's going to be a proud crowd. Hope the weather's good. Didn't think about the weather. I can't even check the weather for London for this week.
Okay, well, let's do it now, Tom.
Shall I? No. You read the next one. I'll check the weather.
We got a major name returning from injury. Japanese wrestling promotion Great have announced that a big international star set to make their in-ring return after being on the injured list for several months. How are we looking, Tom?
85% chance of rain on... Oh, wait, no. Saturday. Hey, Sunday. It's dry with sunny spells, touch overcast, highs of 20 degrees.
So British weather then.
Yeah. but the better side of British weather. Yes. The better side of British weather. And also the better side of good news for El Hijo del Vikingo, who is an amazing competitor.
He's unbelievable.
Unreal.
The stuff that this guy can do. He's been announced for their October 6th and 9th shows. He's set to wrestle for the first time since February. Obviously, he has been widely celebrated for his in-ring work. He had that match all the way back in March of 2023 against Kenny Omega, and it was a total banger. I just think the guy, he's really special. He's really the stuff that he does in the ring. And I know people get sort of like, oh man, he should just be doing this on pay-per-view only. Every match you watch of his is like a pay-per-view match. He puts his body on the line in a kind of completely insane way. He's really great, and I'm looking forward to seeing him wrestle again.
And I'm looking forward to hearing this voice once again.
Man, this is so good. It's the best news. I was buzzing when I saw this pop up. Mauro Ranallo is returning to professional wrestling. He is going to be behind the booth for Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. So that's being revived by former TNA president Scott D'Amore. And he was chatting away with Chris Van Vliet about this upcoming two-night Forged in Excellence event on October 19th and 20th. And he revealed that Mauro is coming back for the first time since 2021, TNA Rebellion. He did a guest spot on there, but he was released by WWE, or he left WWE in August of 2020 and hasn't really done anything massive in wrestling since. So yeah, Scott D'Amore saying, this is 2 nights of wrestling that I want to be a part of. To me, in wrestling and sport, one of the important things is the voice that's leading you down this journey. The voice that's giving you this background and describing the action in the ring, explaining it, providing that emotion as your tour guide on this journey is so important. We need to have a great voice, and I think we have one of the very best, indisputably the best combat sports cross-genre announcer. Mauro Ranallo has agreed to be the voice of Maple Leaf Pro. He is the bollocks. I think he's so good. I can't think of many wrestling commentators that display the passion that Mauro Ranallo. It's just, you feel a part of it. You can tell that he loves what he's doing. I've sorely missed hearing his voice in pro wrestling, and it's so good that he's once again working in the sport.
As a fan, I love hearing his voice. As someone who does a bit of the comm stuff as well, I learn so much from listening to him and the inflections he uses, how he says stuff, where he says stuff. Like, if you really got your working hat on, there's so much to learn from listening to him. And Scott D'Amore is building something pretty sensational here. It looks like he's building some sort of super indie. If you follow what he's doing with Maple Leaf Pro, give him a follow at Scott D'Amore and you can see exactly what he's getting up to there. But this show is going to be something to watch in October.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to hearing it. I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing it now.
I'm looking forward to seeing you, as we all are, down at Wembley for All In this weekend. Live reactions here, back at base as well. Wherever you're watching around the world, you can join us at youtube.com/cultaholic/live. 9 pitches, predictions on the channel later today. What happened afterwards as well. It's going to be a busy old weekend for the wrestling, isn't it?
Certainly is. I can't wait.
I am excited. And for the latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.